Alright guys, new design, fresh piece of 1095, cold rolled. So, yeah, I'm just going to clamp it to my table. I'm going to see if I can do it without making tins and out. Maybe save a little bit in 2x4s. And yeah, just going to hacksaw this out. Just using wood clamps fastened to the table. Hopefully there's enough weight on my table so it won't be too shaky. Alright. Hacksaw. Just went to Home Depot, got this cheapo hacksaw, about $5. Let's see what it can do. Not working. Alright, I'm going to turn off the camera just so I can figure out how to do this. Alright guys, I put some weight on the table just so holds the table a bit better. Ended up using the hacksaw. You can see that it tears up pretty bad. And there it is. I think I'm going to be a bit lazy and not cut it all the way. I've kind of scored it. Should be able just to yank this off. Just take a piece off like that. Probably finish that off with a file and reprofile it. Decided to clamp at 2 points so it's more stable. And yeah, I'll get back to you guys with the next one. I guess the little thing I want to show you guys is this. Whoa. I have a piece of Kydex here that I've used to make a sheath for my Leatherman. This is probably one of the originals. And just didn't have a really good holster with it, so just a piece of Kydex. Alright guys, so now part 2. It is really hard to hacksaw straight. As you can see, I'm way off on that. So yeah, I even had to cut out this little square notch because you could tell this cut was going a bit more straight. Yeah, so more of a diagonal cut on this time, but I totally missed the line. I'm not really that close. I'll probably cut this part off and just file the rest, just because it's so hard. And here, I don't think I'm going to bother with the hacksaw. I'm just probably going to just file it down by hand. And for these curves, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll hacksaw the center a bit, break it off, hacksaw, break it off, maybe into little like squares here, and smooth it out with some sandpaper. This, I don't know, maybe it has to come out. We'll see what happens. Alright. Alright guys, so I made a big boo-boo. I don't know if you guys can see, but I gashed the steel pretty badly right there. And I've been trying for like the last 5-10 minutes trying to file it out with this. You're right, Tim, you do need a handle. Just trying to work with the file doesn't work. I just grabbed an old 1x1 and carved it out. You can see there's a knot in there. Wasn't the best piece, but works fine for me. A lot easier with the handle, guys. Hey guys, one other tip that I kind of found out while doing this. If you're having a hard time getting things flat, try filing at a greater angle like that, because you have the metal in the back guiding the file in the front if it's crooked. If you just do like this, you tend to file in one area too much. So if you straighten it out, your file, and you push like that, you kind of get it more flat because you have more of your piece guiding your file. As you can see, I have a little bit of a bow out in the center before I found that out. That's also where the nick is, so I've been trying to file that particular portion out. But to straighten this out, I probably have to come up at a steep angle, something like that, and just average. Alright, as you can see now, Tim, you win. You're right. You do need some kind of mount to do it. So right now I'm filing out this finger choil. I'm doing it by hand and using a file just to get that curve. I am focusing more in this center part, so then you kind of get like a curve like that. We'll see what comes out of it. I probably use the hacksaw on all the parts that I can already. I cut off this tail end. I'm going to round that out and lower this part a bit for the thumb ramp. I might change the design a bit, maybe not make this whole part flat, but kind of a curve, make it more organic looking, just because it's easier to file. I kind of want to get this done one night, but I know that's a bit unrealistic, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, sorry for the bad lighting, had to move outside a bit. Yeah, someone else was using my room, so started with the finger choil. Man, I cannot use a hacksaw. I overcut here as well when I try to retrim the blade. And yeah, I think I'm just going to file everything out. I guess some people just weren't made to cut, some people are just made to grind. Here's the finger choil, the beginnings of it. It takes forever. So I'm coming in like this. I started straight. Let me get a good angle so you guys can actually see. Let me face the light so it's a little bit easier. Alright. So first, how I did the choil is I came at an angle like this, straight in. Kind of like how Tim showed how to file a notch in your blade. And then after that, I started coming in at different angles. And yeah, that's what I have right now. I don't know if that helps or not, but it's more of a square. I don't know how I'm going to get it round. Maybe just wrapping my finger with some sandpaper and going in and out like that. But so far the knife's coming alright. A lot of filing. I guess I'll come by with another knife update. Kind of crazy doing all this in one night, but I love this stuff. Alright, see you guys around. Alright guys, just finished the finger choil. Fits my finger pretty well. I have, I'd say, about normal fingers, so yeah. Still have to grind out this back for the thumb ramp. That's going to be a pain. I'm not sure if I'm just going to do an S kind of thing where only this part's ground out and this part kind of grows bigger again. That'll be less work. We'll see how tough it is to file this back off. As you can see, filing this finger choil took a lot of sandpaper, a lot of rounded objects, finger. I think I'm getting cut up, but all for the knife, right? Alright, thanks guys.